welcome back to my special 1 hour feature with Amanda Seals. It's going really good and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. You know, of course, if you have any further questions, if you want to find out more about Amanda, just shoot me a question on the Chit Chat Facebook page and I'm sure she'll be happy to answer it sometime in the not too distant future. Before we took the break, I prompted you about that biggest dream ever question.
Yes.
What would you say would be your biggest dream ever, the ultimate thing that you would really love to, whether it's accomplish or experience?
I mean, I have a lot of dreams. I mean, on a basic bottom line, big dream ever, I would really just love to have my own show but in a way that's big enough to where, similar to Oprah, that it filters out into other things in terms of other forms of expression, charity, etc. You know, and a lot of times you get a show and it's just this little thing and they're making you fight to keep that little show. But you know, I don't want a show, I want a franchise.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been working to build and to create opportunities for, you know, not just my inner circle, but for a lot of, you know, other people out here who don't really know that those opportunities are there for them. You know, I feel as though a lot of people limit themselves because they don't even know about the possibilities of what there are. A lot of people think, you know, the options are you could be a rapper, a nurse, a teacher, you know, and there's so many different professions and, you know, ways that you can be involved in things that you love. And I would love to be able to have a franchise that's big enough to not only create those opportunities for myself, but also for others.
Yay, I like that. Keep me on speed dial, okay? Keep me on speed dial,
Definitely.
Girl. Keep me on speed dial. But that's incredible, and I think you're gonna do it.
Oh, I hope so. Clock's ticking.
I think you're gonna. I know, and you know, funny thing is, you've prompted me for my next question. Actually, clock's ticking, and I know that you're working on your album. Well, you're pretty much.
I'm pretty much done.
Pretty much done with it. Apart from that, Amanda, the versatile, artistic creature you are. Oh gosh, you see, you're influencing me into getting into character now.
I see.
Tell me about family. One day, family, mom. Hey, what's that look?
I haven't really got that far yet. I mean, because
for the future.
Ideally, it would be, you know what though, on a basic level, I would just like to meet a guy that's not a loser. So we can just start there. So I haven't even gotten to the distance. See that far off distance you see there? So I haven't even gotten to the distance of kids and all that. I mean, I'm a very eye on the prize kind of person. I don't really dream. I plan. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you ask me biggest dream, you see me stumbling kind of, because it's like I don't really have like these things. I have like, okay, I'm going to do this, and this is how I'm going to make it happen, and this is how I want to make it, and this is how we're going to do it. So outside of things that I don't really feel like I have the control to do, I kind of just let it happen, manifest.
Whenever it's time.
You know?
It will.
But if there's supposed to be a family, I'm down. I'm not against that at all. You know, I'm not like opposed. You know, I'm not someone who's like, I don't want kids, you know?
Right.
It's just that for where I'm at, you know, it just hasn't been on the immediate agenda.
Course. And I understand. All right, so let's go back to the now.
But as I said before, I would, if I could meet a guy that's just not a loser, then maybe that wouldn't seem so
way off into the distance, right?
A lot of losers, you know.
I understand.
Globally.
Oh yeah.
It's an epidemic.
Anyway, the cameramen are looking at us. So, shall we move on?
There's also women who are losers,
big time losers.
So
true.
Like Sam, we have to hold strong for us.
We have to represent. We have to. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your album, because I know you're going to be releasing it in the near future, early 2012. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, this album, I've released a number of EPs. Manchild was featured on Madame Monochrome, and previous to that was Spandex Rhymes and Soul, and then Life Experience. And it was just time to do a full, complete body of work. And so I've been working on a project called Technicolor Lover for over a year now. And just the way I work with music is it's very like natural. I just kind of go with the flow. I don't rush it. So Technicolor Lover speaks to, it's a lot of songs based on love and relationships, but I call it Technicolor because, like I said, it's not just black or white. Like, it's across a spectrum. And I do speak vividly about things. So that's the Technicolor. But it's been a really fun project to work on and just to see develop. And I am somebody who is a hopeless romantic. So at the end of the day, I do want, I consider my life a romantic comedy that, is going to somehow end up in some like funny, ironic ending where we're all like, oh, I like that. So this whole journey in the midst is, the antics and hijinks, that get you to that. And that just happens to also make for great songs.
Right.
So Technicolor Lover is topically in that realm. It's a very conceptual album in that way. I mean, it takes you through, without literally saying like, this song is about this and this song is about this. It kind of takes you through like a relationship. And we've shot the videos, and it's something that I've been wanting to put out there in a more major way than in the past, where I've just kind of like just put something in the atmosphere, and whoever gets it, gets it. This time we're definitely working to be a lot more strategic, and I'm looking forward to it. So March should be when. So
we're all looking forward to it. Very excited.
And I'm hoping to come back for Easter, so that would be a good
wonderful,
timing.
Wonderful. Now, tell us a little bit about where folks can actually check out your work online, that sort of thing. Because I know that, like I said, we need more than an hour to talk about your journey, because I think one of the areas that I really wanted to touch on was your whole comedic side and your
jokes.
Yeah, antics.
Antics.
I wanted to really dive into that, but tell me a little bit about that. Where can we actually view more videos, or the viewers? Where can they
AmandaSeals.com is really the best source, because I do keep it updated. There's everything I do is on there. Paintings, comedy, music, DJing, hosting, all of that is on there. So AmandaSeals.com. And if you're on Twitter, you can follow me at Amanda Seals.
Hey, follow Amanda at Amanda Seals. All right, we got another quick break coming up, and when we return, we'll chat a little bit more and wrap things up. We'll be right back. And welcome back, folks. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday. We've got some great things happening right here. Compliments Digicel, the Bigger Better Network. Hey, did someone say handsets? Ron? You see, I know you so well. But folks, don't forget, as we get into December, there's going to be tons of giveaways on the show. We've got all our great sponsors stopping by, from Colombian Emeralds International to Creative House, Do It Best. Lots in store. And don't forget, we've still got to let you know what's going to be happening for a special Chit Chat makeover for a lucky guy and a lucky gal, or male and female, let's put it that way, because I don't want to say older person and younger person. Who knows? But we're going to keep you posted via Facebook, of course. Stay tuned to the page, and we're going to let you know exactly how you can be part of the Chit Chat makeover for the Christmas season. So I'm about to wrap things up with Amanda. Amanda, last thoughts. And the thing is, for my last thought, I really want to find out what was the whole motivational factor behind the change of Amanda Diva to Amanda Seals?
There was a few factors. One, I turned 30, and I was just like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
But, you know, even still, I needed more, you know, because it's my brand. Yeah. So I knew I was going to have to explain. And there was a reason why I was over it. You know, I saw the name diva, the word diva, getting really just thrown around very cavalierly. And when I was given that name in high school, it was because I was in a theater program, and diva was a compliment. I mean, that was coming from the greats, you know, from opera, from theater, from music. You know, these women who were powerful and whose talent spoke for itself, you know. And so for me, when I was given that name, like, I took that on with pride. So over the years, though, as I've started to see the images of women really deteriorate in mass media, you know, you may have a little here and there of a strong or even just a really talented woman, but more so these days, even when they're really talented, they're selling so much of their bodies and their sexuality outside of their gift that it's hard to even hone in on that gift, you know. And along with that, especially in America, so much ignorance, and, you know, especially with reality TV, fighting on television, and, you know, gold digging. Oh, I gotta marry this man. You know, whatever happened to cultivating yourself and your own gifts? So, but I saw that they were starting to call those women divas, and I'm like, wait. I can't be, you know, a part of that. That cluster of folks, because, you know, what they're doing is they're diminishing what the name, what the word
of course
is. And then also, diva has now come to mean, for a lot of people, like, they interchange it between something that's positive and negative. So if you demand, or if you know, don't let people get away with something, it's like, oh, you're a diva. And it's like, that news travels. And what should be considered positive is now becoming something that's used against you. And I felt like it was like an invisible hand holding me back. And people, before they would even meet me, would have this preconceived notion that I'm quote-unquote difficult, when really that's coming from the fact that if you try and put one over on me, I'm not going to let it happen. And if that makes me difficult, well, then I'm difficult. However, I don't think that's a negative. And in this business, a lot of women do need to be difficult because some are just too easy. So, you know, that's those factors all added up to me saying, you know, it's just time to let it go. I did 10 years as Amanda Diva. I did, you know, a solid 20 as Amanda Seals. And that was working out. So, you know, some people were like, oh, it's your brand, you're letting go of your brand. But my brand wasn't founded on the name. My brand was founded on the work.
That's right.
And the work didn't change.
Yay! Grenada.
And, you know, I am also proud to have a Seals Grenadian name in the mix, you know? So,
and now you're officially...
Yes, I'm officially a Grenadian citizen. 2 passports. I'm never going to jail.
Amanda, it's been my pleasure, girl. It's been my pleasure.
I had a blast.
Oh, so did I. And folks, certainly hope you've enjoyed this interview. Don't forget to check out some more on our Facebook page. We're going to keep uploading those bits of video just to share with you, just in case you missed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And have a safe trip.
Yes.
Safe trip. Folks, this is where I take my leave. Remember, stay positive and be productive always. Take care. God bless. Bye.